The next case we will examine is the Reiser versus American Medical International. In this case, the MD performed the wrong medical procedure and the patient died 11 days later. Another issue in this case is that the doctor, Dr. Lang, failed to obtain consent from the patient. The next cases we will discuss deal with a patient's right to refuse treatment. The question of liability for performing a medical procedure without consent is separate and distinct from any question of negligence or malpractice in performing a procedure. Liability may be imposed for non-consensual touching of a patient, even if the procedure improved the patient's health. In Wands v. Public Health Trust, 1987, the court states that the individual's right to make decisions vitally affecting his or her private life according to his or her own conscience is difficult to overstate because it is, without exaggeration, the very bedrock on which this country was founded. The Harrell Court case in 1996 deals with a Jehovah's Witness blood transfusion case. In this case, a mother refused treatment for her child based on religious beliefs. The Court of Appeals decision for this case has 4 parts. A healthcare provider's function is to provide medical treatment in accordance with the patient's wishes and best interest, not subservient the wishes of a competent adult. A healthcare provider must comply with the wishes of a patient to refuse medical treatment unless ordered to do otherwise by a court. A healthcare provider cannot act on behalf of the state to assert state interests. When a healthcare provider, acting in good faith, follows the wishes of a competent and informed patient to refuse medical treatment, the healthcare provider is acting appropriately and cannot be subjected to civil or criminal liability. A similar case was the Perkins v. Lavin case in 1994, where a mother refuses blood and a spouse disagrees. Question to answer. What would you do if a patient, a Jehovah's Witness, signs a consent form refusing a blood transfusion and her husband, who is not Jehovah's Witness, consents to a blood transfusion to save his wife's life?